Welcome to Mostly True Stories with Dr. Juan Harrison, a series of feel-good, faith-based short stories from a Texan's perspective. Now here's Dr. Juan Harrison with today's story. Please enjoy.
Revelation says, "And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away." Skeeter Davis sang, "No tears in heaven, no sorrows given, all will be glory in that land. There'll be no sadness, all will be gladness when we shall join that happy band." When we've been through the loss of a spouse or a child or somebody close to you, the experience can be heart-rending. A friend stood at the grave of his recently deceased wife, grappling with the idea of never seeing her alive on this side of heaven. That feeling of finality could be like an emotional straitjacket. The lifesaver is the knowledge that as believers, we can be reunited in heaven where tears don't exist. The thing in life that bothers us most, tears, death, sorrow, or pain, will not be present with believers in heaven. You know, we partner with spouses for 50, 60, 70 years on this earth. And then we go to heaven where we're no longer partners. The Bible tells us there'll be no giving or taking in marriage in heaven. We weep for our loved ones who go before us. In truth, we weep for our loneliness and our aching heart as they leave us for a place that we can only dream of. It almost seems foolish of us, and maybe it is, but you literally feel you could die of a broken heart. I've watched my old friends lose a spouse only to die within months. Maybe it's a loss of will to live. I've heard of partners of 50 or more years passing away on the same night, even when not placed in the same facility. Loss can have a powerful effect on us. Promotion to a place we can only dream of can be an even greater positive factor. Apostle Paul said after a life of suffering and beating and deprivation, "For me to live is Christ, for me to die is gain." Paul is telling us that we have work to do on this earth as we suffer pain and sorrow and tears. A relatively young friend of mine fought a long, hard fight against cancer. She suffered other humiliation and emotional pain earlier in her life that may have even seemed worse. She finally moved into the hospice phase. In no way do I think her friends and loved ones would want her to suffer anymore. Humanly, we miss her smile and her great spirit. She was beginning to get a glimpse of her new home. Shortly before she left from her earthly bed, she began to move her arms in agitation. They tell me she was reaching out for the one who would go with her to the promised land, where she can kiss her Kleenex and handkerchiefs goodbye. Johnny Cash sang, "When I come to the river at the ending of day, when the last winds of sorrow have blown, there'll be somebody waiting to show me the way. I won't have to cross Jordan alone. Jesus died all my sins to atone. In the darkness I see he'll be waiting for me, and I won't have to cross Jordan alone. Oftentimes I'm weary and troubled and sad when it seems my friends have all flown. There is one thought that cheers me and makes my heart glad. I won't have to cross Jordan alone. Though the billows of trouble and sorrows may sweep, Christ the Savior will care for his own. Till the journey my soul will he keep, and I won't have to cross Jordan alone." This is Dr. Juan Harrison, and this has been a selection from my series, The Mostly True Stories of Dr. Juan Harrison. Find me on Facebook and my books on Amazon.com.